So I feel like we should preface this video by saying that we've never seen the first Beetlejuice.
You actually want to let the people know that.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, it's just not something that really interests me, to be honest. Just, I just kind of go watching it, really.
Yeah. So what's your recommendation of this film?
If you don't take it too seriously, it's good, isn't it? Which is what I think the first one was, really. It's just like a fun movie to go and watch, you don't have to think, do you? It's just like, it just is what it is.
Yeah, it's just there's a few jokes and there's some visual humour.
Yeah.
That's I think, but the story's not that deep. It's just the standard story.
Yeah, which, it isn't an issue, is it?
Yeah.
You need them sorts of movies, don't you, every now and again?
Yeah, and it's also very strange. Like, I'm sure you've seen the trailer or whatever. Like, just some of the visual stuff is just strange and a bit out there. And what is it about? It's basically just Beetlejuice. He's just creeping on this family. And,
in this particular house.
yeah. And then he's got some obsession with the mother of Jenna Ortega's character.
Yeah.
For some reason. Obviously, we didn't watch the first one, so we don't know why. He's just... They have to get his help because something happens to their daughter. Her daughter. And obviously, I'm not going to spoil what happens after that. And they have to go into, like, the land of the dead, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. But, it's just like... I don't know, it's just done in like a funny way, to be fair, and it's just really humorous.
Yeah.
You can't say it isn't funny, because it just is.
I like Willem Dafoe's character.
Yeah.
Just getting on a tangent here. He was acting like a cop that would act in a film, and like a movie. He was a movie star.
Yeah. He was a movie star in his life.
Yeah.
And in the afterlife, he's now a movie star. He's acting like a police officer.
Yeah.
Or a detective.
He was just like over the top, like police officer, detective character.
Yeah.
It was just funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really funny. Like, he's a really good actor, and he just picks weird roles.
Like he did an interrogation scene on one of Beetlejuice's boys.
Yeah.
And that was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
It was really funny, like... Like, this is just another tangent again, really. Beetlejuice, like, he's just like a womanizer, and he basically... It's just so funny. Like, he's got these two, like, really attractive women, basically. One of them, I don't know, one of them really hates him. The other one doesn't like him neither, I suppose. Like, he just, like, go around, like, they're really into him, basically.
Yeah.
It's just funny, to be fair.
Yeah. And what was bad about this film?
It's not really a bad thing, is it? But it's just like a really basic story. I feel like they could have done a bit more with it, maybe. But to be fair, it did have some layers to it, didn't it? With the different family elements and all that.
Yeah.
So I can't really hate on it too much.
Well, especially the twist that happens like halfway through the film.
Yeah.
Really didn't expect that to happen.
Nah.
Bit random, wasn't it?
It was random, yeah. Just, a twist, you need to have, like, been given some clues, which I suppose we were when you look back on it. So I think it's quite clever, really.
Yeah.
It worked in the end.
And then getting on to some of the decent parts about this film. The guy who had a top knot.
Yeah. We said some other funny stuff, but I think he was the funniest. Like, he's just like such a outlandish character.
Yeah. He was like one of them guys who had a spiritual awakening, and now he was in tune with like his emotions and all.
Yeah. He's just going on like, the Jenna Ortega isn't his daughter. Like, she's his stepdaughter, and like, it's just that awkward dynamic, isn't it? Like him trying to give her advice and stuff. That's just funny as well.
Yeah, trying to act like a real dad.
Yeah. She just didn't want that, mainly because he's like an incredibly strange person.
Yeah.
But he just played it so well, and the top knot was like, well, it wasn't a top knot really, was it? It was like tied back, like really low down the back of his head. It's like, who does that?
It's more like a ponytail, isn't
Yeah, like a really short ponytail.
it? Yeah, obviously, these characters are supposed to be weird and strange.
Yeah.
Aren't they? So,
Yeah, that's all point. That's what makes it funny, isn't it?
you know, it really worked. His character, especially.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, should just say, I feel like we're really not saying many negatives here for the star rate we've got. So that might change, I don't know. But
and then you can go to 3.
yeah, so I'm comparing it to other stuff that we've got in that 2.5 range, and you know, it's a perfectly good movie, isn't it? Beetlejuice, like I recommend it to someone.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, we talked a bit about the acting
Yeah.
a little bit, so we may as well finish that off first. So, you know, it's like a really good cast, isn't it? Like, some of like Hollywood's greats, really.
Yeah, and they managed to get most of the guys back from the first film, which was kind of crazy because it was ages ago. Wasn't
Yeah. And you know, you can tell they're just really having fun with it, when
it?
you know, like, I thought that was so funny. You know, like when Michael Keaton, he just like turns to the camera and he's just like, "What the f?" You know, it's just so weird. I bet that's just so funny when they're filming it. I like the scene at the end in the church. I bet that's just hilarious, isn't it, to film.
That was really strange.
It's really strange, but you know, they're just like vibing off each other, you can tell. Like, I bet a lot of that was ad-libbed, you know.
And then I never said about Winona Ryder. What's her name?
Yeah.
Never in this film that she hadn't done many films since, like, ages ago, basically.
Right, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've seen her in anything really, and I can remember. Probably have, but
So yeah, it's kind of done a good job to get her back,
yeah,
and she was good in the role as well. So
yeah, really good, yeah.
yeah, very good cast, and the acting, it didn't come off as like cringe or anything, did it?
No, like you say, there's a lot of like cringe and weird stuff, really, potentially, one. Like, but they just played it off, you know, like they say, like in acting classes, then they just throw it away, basically, and that's what they're doing. They're just like messing about with it, really, not taking it serious at all.
Yeah, it could have been really cringe if they were taking it super serious and like they're making a masterpiece of it.
Yeah, really funny. Like, you know, they're just coming back like they're making Top Gun Maverick. That sort of one person's just got that sort of vibe. Tom Cruise, Michael Keaton comes back like that. He's like, I want this to be great. You know? I hate the first Beetlejuice. I want it to be like this. But no, they all just knew what the assignment was, basically.
And then you wanted to pose a question: is this film suitable for children?
Yeah, I'd probably say no. There's a lot of like adult themes and all that one. And language, but there's a lot of kids in the screening, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's why we bring it up, because there's kids in our screening that we watched who were like under 10 years old.
Oh yeah, I think, yeah, a lot of them are like 7, 6, 7 maybe. Which, you know, I don't think that's really suitable, but, you know, it's also not like completely, you know, it's not going to like corrupt them, is it? But, you know, who knows?
I didn't hear them like reacting to anything, they just sat there and watched it. So.
Yeah, they've probably never seen anything like it. Just like, what is this?
And you think maybe they'd scream or something at some of the weird stuff that happens, but they're just sitting there and...
Yeah.
Don't know. Maybe it's suitable. Just thinking back to when I was like 7 or something, I would have hated to watch it.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah. It's just not the vibe for a child either, is it really? Not on that level, I don't think. I don't know.
I feel like it was made for the adults who watched the original, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it, yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if the first one's like more suitable for children or whatever, but...
Yeah, and they want their children to be part of that nostalgia element, don't they, that they have, basically. So they just bring them along.
Yeah. And then, do you want to say about Jenna Ortega? It's the first time we've seen her in a role. Because we haven't watched any of the TV or anything that she's been in.
No, I don't know, really. It's hard to judge her in this role. Because she was like a really serious character as well, wasn't she?
And she's playing like the edgy goth character who like doesn't have friends at school, that sort of character.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I don't want to pass judgment, really, to be honest.
She's just serving a purpose in this one, isn't she?
Yeah. I don't know. Overall, pretty decent, really.
So what star rating do you want to give it then?
We'll just go with the 3, I reckon.
3 out of 5.
What else are we giving a 3?
Pie kills well.
Yeah, because that has some drawbacks and some good points, and I think that's about fair. You know? So it's something you can watch, and in a few years, it's on. Like I'm not going to turn it off. It's just it just comes on the TV. I'm not going to turn it off. You know.
Yeah, you just sit there and then you don't have to pay attention to it. Like,
yeah. It's like, yeah, that was alright then. You know.
So yeah, I semi-recommend it. Obviously, don't know why they didn't release it closer to Halloween.
Yeah, strange.
Because it released like a month and a half before Halloween, didn't it?
Yeah.
Would have been the perfect Halloween film. I guess they looked at some of the stuff coming out and was like, Jesus, I'm not going to make any money if we release it.
It's just pure horror, and that comes out around that time.
Mm.
It's that like degenerate stuff that we just don't watch.
There's some of the big films, like I don't know about Megalopolis, no one's going to watch it, but technically it's supposed to be a big film.
Yeah. Well, the next one we're filming after this, well, unless you watch something over the weekend, it's going to be Joker 2, right?
And early reaction is it's bad, and we could have told you that like 4 years ago, could we?
But he's got like all the gays against him now, and Joaquin Phoenix, and because he dropped out of that film. But he's got all them people against him, and then he's got and all the people who like the Joker, they're against him, and then now he's just made it into a musical, and people, most men don't like musicals. He's got all of it against him, and it's gonna really underperform at the box office compared to the first one.
And they'll probably just say it's fine. They'll take the L because they made $1 billion on the first one. So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do, really?
Yeah, that'll be the next one, and then we'll have a load of reviews then. So we're watching like 6 movies in a week.
Yeah, Blitz being the main one.
Yeah. The premiere of it. So we'll hopefully get a video out like in the early hours of the morning after we see it. We'll be seeing it like late on at night on the 9th, is it? So yeah, should be good.